Tarot here. This is the October, oops, why did I say October? This is the November video for Leo. November 2017 to be exact. And this is a general reading, so it can apply to different areas of your life that may be significantly going on for you right now. And so that could be love life, jobs and relationships, money, finances, health, family, whatever is significantly going on in your life that, could be picked up in these cards. I'm sorry, I feel like I have an allergy or something, but and this applies to your sun sign, rising, ascendant, moon, your Venus or your Mars if you have those significant placements with Leo in them. Some people have a double sign in their chart like that. So I have a Virgo Venus and Mars. I also have a Virgo moon. Some people, they have like a Leo Venus and Mars or whatever. Some people have a Taurus Venus and Mars. That's significant energy enough for it to be able to resonate with the reading. However, if it does not, know that you can get a personal reading that will resonate personally for your energy, because you have to remember there's a lot of Leos out there, and this is being done for the entire sign of Leo. I am shuffling both of my decks here because I'm using two decks, the Charming Coselli and the Whimsical Tarot deck. Coming up here, there will be a reading going on. And not a reading, but a drawing. That's what I meant to say, a drawing. It's late. If you're interested in being entered into the drawing to win a free mini reading, and I may do more than one, or I may just do one, make sure you comment in the October videos. Some of you may have already done that, but you need to make sure you're subscribed, because this is for subscribers. This drawing, this is for subscribers only, and for subscribers who are active, meaning they are commenting in the videos. The comments in the month of October for the subscribers, and I will know the difference, they will be putting the drawing for the month of November. And any comments in the month of November goes into the drawing for the month of December, okay? And if you're interested in a personal reading, please visit my website at prettytarot.com, okay? All right. One last shuffle for this deck here. Ooh, and this popped up before I can even finish. You guys have some wishes and some desires here, Leo, in this month of November. Some of you could be getting your wish. Others of you maybe just really strongly wishing and desiring something, okay? All right. Lay out some cards here for Leo. So that's that deck. And then one last shuffle for this one for November 2017. Okay, Leo. Okay. What you guys have going on here this month for November, you probably feel like it's stagnant, or things are moving slow, or things are just taking a long time to show progress or to show that your investments are growing, okay? But in all, you kind of probably realize that it takes time once you plant seeds to really see those crops grow. Some of you, like I said, could just be feeling like things aren't moving very fast, or it's just stagnant. But what's really aiding this here is a start of a new beginning here with the Ace of Swords, okay? I could have swore that Capricorn had this in their reading somewhere. I could be wrong. It was someone today that had this in their reading, but there's a new start, new beginning that could be rough to get off the ground or difficult for you to start, and you could just be feeling like I said, that things are stagnant and you're not seeing the growth, or things are taking a long time to move forward, or just things are just moving really slow. And what's crossing that here, what could be affecting that is, like I said, you're at a standstill once again here, because you probably, are afraid of what it is you can't see ahead, and the progress that you may want to make here. Um, and you probably feel like you can't, like I said, you can't see ahead, you don't know what's coming up, and you could be guarded, or you could just be not willing to take any risk or take any chances because of that. However, that could hold you at a stalemate and keep you stagnant and keep you with your head buried in the sand. And this is in regards to the fact that, with the Six of Pentacles here, in a traditional deck, it's all about receiving help or giving help in generosity and kindness. So this could be relating to either needing some help, assistance, generosity, or kindness, or the need to give some sort of generosity, help, or kindness. However, in this particular deck, the Whimsical Tarot, is being interpreted as, you have this old couple here who they're looking at their offspring playing, which could be their grandchildren, and it's because they have lived their life well, they have played things out well, so their investments have paid off, they're able to enjoy life and watch their offspring enjoy life as well. And so this is all about long-term efforts and investments paying off. It's about, seeing something last, and, for the long haul or whatever. So it could be relating to this in particular that you guys are kind of like unsure about, in regards to maybe, like I said, feeling guarded, or just like feeling like you don't know where this is going, with maybe how far things are going to go and how well things are going to go if they're invested into well. Or it could be, like I said, about receiving some sort of generosity or kindness or help or assistance, or giving it, and just not being able to see where that's really going or how to really go about that. It's going to be different for all of you, though. So that's what's crossing your situation, Leo. Now, what's hanging over it is you're doing some watching or some observing, spying, maybe there's even some talk behind the scenes or gossip, or someone else could be doing this. And it's in regards to this pot of gold here at, the end of the rainbow, this is about gaining, in the traditional deck, the independence, the stability, the security, the financial success, or the prosperity. This is about going on your own. For some of you, it could be about being single and independent. For others of you, it could be about going on a project on your own. But for the most part, the Nine of Pentacles is all about prosperity and success, in which a person, they did find their success in regards to them putting their work in and their investments, on their own or whatever, and seeing it pay off or whatever. So, and I know I'm saying whatever a lot, but it is what it is. So you guys really could be looking, like I said, was hanging over a situation. You guys could be looking for your pot of gold, or someone else could be looking for this, or you could be looking to gain your prosperity. Some of you could be looking to start a business venture or go on your own with something. Some of you could be looking to become single again, or be independent. But what's underlying the situation here, though, is you really want to win, get what it is you want without having to fight or go through any hassles, even if that means going about it in a way that, that may not be fair to others. Doesn't necessarily have to be that way, but it's definitely about, you guys, like I said, what's underlying the situation. You want to get what it is what you want without have to go through changes. And what's aiding that here is, with the Two of Pentacles in the traditional deck, it's all about balancing and juggling act there, in which if you're juggling, you could be juggling more than one responsibility or whatever, and it could be a distraction to you, robbing Peter to pay Paul kind of thing, and really trying to keep things going and maintain things going. So you could just, and I'm getting deja vu, you could just be wanting to, you know, win regardless of how fair it is or not. And in some cases, this could be about having your cake and eat it too, is what I'm getting for some of you guys in regards to this juggling. Others of you, this is definitely about, um, you know, this definitely is about the choice between what's good for you and what's not good for you, what's healthy, what's not healthy, you know, um, haves and have nots, you know, being lean versus being greedy or gluttonous, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is kind of something to really look at here in regards to it, with you winning and getting what it is that you want without having to go through any changes. Is it really fair? You know, could you be putting someone else at disadvantage and not really caring or whatever? Could you be really just wanting to have your cake and eat it too? Could you just be really evaluating, is it worth it to, you know, get what it is you want without concern for if you're being unfair to others? Is it even healthy? Is it even healthy to, uh, you know, win in the way in which you want to win in this situation? Now, that's for someone very specific who's watching this. I always pray before I do these readings that the message comes through for those who really needed to hear it. And I feel like that was a very specific message for someone. But that's what's underlying your situation. Okay? Now, in the past here, it looks like there was a concern with feeling cheated, taken for granted, like someone stole something from you or took advantage of you or something, or I'm hearing overlooked from, you know, from somewhere, that somebody may have felt overlooked for some reason. Just really, just, you know, someone could have also very well cheated, but this is in regards to the Ten of Cups is all about having it all, getting your ultimate desires, and just really truly winning in regards to uh, the prosperity here in terms of just getting what it is you want. Now, the Ten of Cups is definitely, when it comes to relationships, an awesome card to get. Really, to me, when it comes to getting your whatever it is that you dreamed, hoped, and wished for, it's a wonderful card to get because it signifies having it all, getting your wish, you know, and really prospering in whatever area it was that you were hoping for. In this case here, it's really showing someone being carried away and swept, you know, they're being carried away to their ultimate desires and dreams, you know, to this wonderful life here, right? And you could have been feeling cheated of that, you know, of that kind of dream or that kind of goal for whatever reason, or that kind of opportunity. And that's in your past situation, Leo. Now, in the present position for you this month, Leo, you guys really are needing to use your intuition, gauge your heart, go within, and, you know, follow your heart, trust your instincts, using your, like I said, using your intuition, really, just to really just think about some things here, but on a, you know, a perspective in regards to your money or your finances, or what is of value to you, okay? And you probably need to make some plans here about your money and your finances, or whatever this is that you're investing in, okay? Needing to make plans in regard to that, and really needing to kind of like intuitively, you know, feel your way through this financial planning, or whatever this planning is that you have that is valuable, or whatever it is that you have that is of value to you, that you kind of want to plan out here, and, you know, for the present and the future down the line here. So some of you could really be trying to intuitively guide yourself, or just really follow your heart and trust your instincts here on how to go about managing either finances and money, or financial goals, or I'm getting for some of you legal matters, because that scale is really popping out to me there, or whatever, or just in regards to whatever it is that is of value to you, whatever it is that, you know, is of high value to you. You guys are really trying to feel your way through and try to plan how you're going to invest into that, you know. The Page of Pentacles typically also in the traditional deck, it's about uh, communication that is of value, you know, as well, or some offer that is of value, okay? Whether it could be money or just something that means something to you, that is of value. Okay, a lot of times people forget that pentacles also represent value, not just monetary, financial value, but also value to a person in itself. You know, it could be a relationship that is of value to you. It could be certain communication as of value to you. It could be anything that means something to you, okay? That's the way I always interpret it. Now, your concern here, Leo, is that, like I said, you have this new valuable beginning that could mean big money. It could mean a lot of abundance, wealth, and prosperity for you guys. It could be a new job opportunity or a major promotion, a major raise, or this could be something of some other value to you, whether it is a new relationship that holds a lot of meaning and value to you, or a new start period, a new opportunity. Whatever this is, it holds a lot of value, and you're concerned about this being offered to you, or what it is that you may be offering, or whatever. But it's something new here, and it's regards to this air sign here, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And if it's not an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or someone with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, like air in their natal birth chart, if you don't know what's in someone's natal birth chart, then don't go along with that. Just go with the sun sign. Then it is someone who comes off as someone who thinks with their head over their heart. They're not as in touch with their feelings and emotions. They're more about rationale, using logic, in facts and things, to assess things and to really make decisions. They like to do their research, and they like to use wisdom and experience and education to guide them and for them to make decisions. They can come off as being cold or stubborn, but they also could come off as aloof or very intellectual, book smart, you know, or someone who they're very straightforward and blunt, and therefore they may come off as being tactless in their communication. So when you see someone who is a sword as a person, if they're not an actual Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, then they come off as having those kind of characteristics or traits, okay? But if it's not either one of those, then it really is you wanting to be focused here, cut away what no longer serves your purpose, so that you can gain this new valuable opportunity, or this new valuable money, or this prosperity, abundance, this new valuable relationship, whatever it is that is of high value to you, okay? So, and keep in mind, the readings I do, when a person pops up, I'm gender neutral to them, so it could be man or woman, okay? But this is what your concern is here. Something new, valuable, or some big offer, okay, that holds value to you. And it's, like I said, relating to the air sign or someone with those other characteristics, or you just focusing on it yourself, you know, and making some decisions to get it. Now, the outside influence here is the fact that you really are trying to stay on top of things, you know. You're trying to stay on top of the competition here, and just really stay on top of things. And hold your own. And it's in regards to the fact that this six of rods here, you could be feeling like you really just want things to go back to the way they used to be, or go back to simpler times where things were least complicated, because this is Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz, and she's clicking her heels because she just wants to go back, you know, to simpler times and just get out of that crazy world that she somehow ended up in, you know. But like I said, you're trying to hold your own here and maintain things and stay on top of it all, and, you know, hold your own. But in the traditional tarot deck, the Six of Wands is also about victory and winning. And in some cases, for some of you, a small portion of you, could be about engagement, or about travel and leisure, travel for business or leisure purposes or whatever. But it's definitely about victory and success, and you guys could be really holding your own against the competition, or just holding your own here and staying on top of things in regards to the success or victory that you want, or in regards to some need to travel for business or leisure or engagement or something. Now, the obstacle that you guys have is that you really want to make a move, could be a move to another location, another place in term, or whatever, or another job you could be trying to make a move to, or it's a need to take some sort of action here. But you know you you could be struggling to do this, and once again, it's an air sign here that's being presented, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or of the other characteristics that I mentioned before, someone who's not in touch with their feelings and their emotions and things like that, someone who's very blunt, straightforward, could come off as tactless with their communication. They like to go about research and facts and investigate things, and they are all about logic and rationale rather than, emotions and intuition and things like that, and if it's not someone with those characteristics or an air sign, like I said, this is you being focused and being focused on this desire to make a move or take some action here, but not really being able to do that and struggling with that, So that's a challenge for you guys. But what you expect, you guys are just kind of expecting that you're either going to feel like you guys are expecting defeat in some form, or to be deceived, stabbed in the back, trampled is what I'm hearing for some people. It's not funny, but some of you are expecting that you're just going to be just outright exhausted, worn down, really down and out, like things may not work out, or that you could just be affected somehow in a negative way in your health, physically, or emotionally or psychologically, because this also can represent depression in some cases. But this is definitely about defeat or being deceived, betrayed, stabbed in the back, those kind of things. And it's regards to your intuition. So it could be that you guys are just kind of expecting that you're not going to fare well with the use of your intuition and follow your heart or something, or you're expecting that you're somehow going to be let down by whatever your intuition is telling you, or whatever direction your heart is leading you. It's just the most bizarre thing I've seen here. But some of you could just be feeling defeated in your ability to really gauge the situation, to really follow your heart, trust your heart, and really use your intuition to guide you, and some of you could just be feeling like that's been a fail, and you're just kind of expecting it's just going to continue to be that way. But what you guys have here coming up in the future position between now and the next few weeks, now and the next few months, or going even beyond that, is something hangs in the balance here. You guys are, going to be waiting for that other shoe to drop. It could be some delays, or you guys are just going to just really try to hang in there. Some of you could just literally be on the fence here and unsure, and just maybe trying to wait it out until you come to some sort of conclusion or gain some sort of idea of what it is that you want to do. Like I said, some of you could just be waiting for this other shoe to drop, but some of you could just be having some hang-ups as well. But it's in regards to the fact that either someone's accusing you of something, or there's some authority looking in on this situation here, possibly something legal that you could be waiting to come through. Others of you, like I said, this could just be about the fact that, like I said, someone's pointing fingers at you. Someone's pointing fingers at you or something, and it could just kind of cause you to be like, not to know what to really do here in this situation. But the Judgment card in the traditional deck, though, is all about balance. It's all about fairness. It's all about, receiving what is just to you, receiving justice, getting what it is that you feel is owed to you or whatever, or deserved, okay? And you guys could be very well waiting for that, you know. Otherwise, and it also could be legal matters as well. Like I said, otherwise it could be a situation where someone's literally accusing you of something or pointing fingers at you, or some authority is looking in on this situation here, and you could be waiting it out, until some conclusion is drawn here, or, waiting for the other shoe to drop somehow, or just really hanging in there. Some of you could just literally be getting hung, and this is one person I feel like that I'm hearing something about a hung jury in regards to some legal matters. This is not all of you. This is like probably one person that came to my mind about intuitively, but each of you will know how this resonates with you. So, you take what you know is yours, and if it's not, don't take it to heart, This reading is only meant to resonate with those who the message is truly for. Because like I said, that's what I pray for. It's not going to apply to all of you. Get a personal reading if you really want something to focus on your energy and what's coming up for you versus the whole entire sign of Leo, okay? Go to my website, prettytarot.com, to be able to book a reading with me. Readings right now starting at $30, going up to $35. Those are promotional prices. But the outcome you guys have, it looks like you guys are going to either quickly move forward with something, or you're going to quickly rush into something, and it's going to be with this water sign here, because you have the Queen of Cups here, and this could be male or female in my reading because I'm very gender neutral about it. And that could be, like I said, a Pisces, it could be a Cancer, or it could be a Scorpio, okay? And if it's not, someone who has a water sun sign, or someone with water in the rest of their natal birth chart, and if you don't know, then don't go by that, then it's someone who is in touch with their feelings, their emotions, they're kind, sweet, caring, nurturing. They also could be sensitive, like you have to be careful about, not insulting or hurting their feelings. They also could be sensitive and empathetic and kind and caring, compassionate towards others. They could also be a little dramatic, as well. They may like to be around water. They may like to drink, they may like a beach or something as well. But, and they're in touch with their intuition. They may have psychic gifts or whatever, definitely in touch with their feelings. But the outcome here is you're definitely quickly heading forward with something with this water sign, or this person, this other characteristics, or you are rushing into something with them. And that's what the outcome you guys have, Leo. So now I'm going to move into the advice portion here with the oracle cards, like I always do. And like I said, if that reading didn't resonate with you guys, then seek one out with me, a personal reading on the website, prettytarot.com, especially while the prices are at the promotional prices, starting at $30, going up to $35. What you get in that reading is pretty much what you see here, except it's more extensive, where all these positions that I'm reading on, I will pull clarifying cards on. I don't do the clarifying cards anymore in these readings because now I'm using 2 tarot decks, okay, to kind of get more details, so that I'm not having to do clarifying cards. However, in personal readings, I definitely do the clarifying cards to get you even more specific details on what's really going on in your situation, okay? And you get advice as well, except you get far more cards in the advice portion than this general reading. So it's worth it. Like I was saying before, for those of you who are interested in possibly, winning a free mini reading during each month, make sure you comment, but make sure you're subscribed, because this is only for subscribers. That, this is my way of saying thank you to them, and a way to make, to thank those who are interactive, So make sure you subscribe and comment in the October videos if you want to be able to participate in the November drawing, which is coming up soon. Or make sure you comment in the November videos if you want to be able to participate in the December drawing. I may pull more than one name or whatever, but we'll see. Or I may just pull one. It just depends on how many comments, how many people are entered into that drawing. All right. What the heck? Okay, that's way too many. It felt like half the deck wanted to fall out. I'm not going to do half the deck. Okay, those came out, and that's... Okay. You guys got the Ten of Fire here, and that's indicating too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. And that could very well be why you got... guys kind of expect here to feel defeated or down and out in your situation here. Okay, you guys got that Two of Air again, that Two of Swords, in which you guys could be, you know, like I said, not really willing to move forward, or feeling like you're at the standstill here. But that card, this card is indicating being unable or unwilling to make a decision at a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Be careful, you guys, to not allow yourself to get caught up in fear to where you're not willing to move forward just because you can't see what's coming ahead. You cannot gain opportunities or do better or seek better if you are afraid. It takes courage to gain opportunities and to exceed and excel in life. Sometimes, you know, things don't always work in our favor, but it doesn't mean it's a complete failure. It doesn't mean it's an ending. It's just a learning opportunity in which you pick the pieces back up and you keep moving forward. So never sit in fear that, you know, oh, I don't know what's coming ahead. Doesn't matter. The only thing you do know is if you don't do something, you're going to be stuck exactly where you're at, right? You guys got the Knight of Air. That's intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless energy. That goes back to right here, the outcome in which you guys may be quick to move forward in a situation here, or you may rush into something with the water sign there. But it says events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Also seek out creative solutions is what this card is indicating for you guys. And then finally, you have the renewal card here. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Normally, I will never let that many cards fall out of the deck and I read on them, but I felt compelled to go ahead and do so. They fell out. They fell out. And before, while I was shuffling, it seemed like a big group of cards wanted to fall out. So the fact that it happened on a second time there, and that time I couldn't stop it, means, and I shouldn't try to stop it, but that means those messages were meant to come out. 9 times out of 10, that may have been them. It's always fun. It never fails. Spirit guides wanted you to see that. Spirit wanted you to see that. By the way, I don't know who said this in one video. Someone said, gee, I hope the spirits that are guiding your readings aren't demons. Well, you know what? Have a seat. Stop trying to be funny. I do not deal with demons. I only deal with God and His angels and positive spirit guides. I pray through all my readings. So you guys got to stop making these wacko comments like that. You know what I'm saying? Love you all, but people just say the weirdest stuff, underhanded stuff, and it's like, where are you guys coming from with that? Not all of you, just whoever that one person was. So if you hear me say something about spirits or spirit guides, you know, guiding these readings and having a reason to pop cards out for you guys, know that it's coming from a positive source. That's all I deal with, okay? I pray before I do all my readings. All right. Enough of that. You guys here have the business card. This card is all about, it's speaking to you, saying you need to make sure that you are, that whatever you're doing, whatever business dealings you're doing, or whatever dealings you're doing, period, whether it's for love or money, career, jobs, and finances, whatever it is, that you are passionate about it, that you are sincere about it, that it is truly from the heart, okay? and that whatever you have your heart set on, know that when you are doing dealings with others and when you're handling business and it's coming from a positive source that is sincerely from the heart and is passion guided, that it will grow and prosper in so many wonderful ways here. Okay, so make sure that whatever it is you're pursuing, you know, you're truly passionate about it and it's straight from the heart. Okay, because it has a lot of fruit to bear, it has a lot of growth there. Okay, a lot of growth potential. Don't do something just because of the money alone. Don't do something just because of, you know, it's supposedly the right thing. Do it because it's from the heart and you really are passionate about it. Okay, that's where your greatest success is going to come from. And I had 2 cards here that just jump on out of there to the ground. Okay, and it says ask your angels. Okay, ask your angels. So there's some things that, and I'm aware here with this reading that you guys could be struggling with your intuition here, because you've had this to come up twice in your reading. So some of you guys could really be struggling with your intuition. Some of you could really be struggling to follow your heart. Okay, now within the next few months, you guys have something coming up, and of course I'm going to have to pull a clarifying card on whatever this is that you guys have coming up within the next few months. What is it that Leo will have coming up within the next few months? Okay, within the next few months, you guys, with the Magician here, you guys are going to make something happen. You guys are going to take charge here and take control, empower yourselves, and use whatever it is that you have at your disposal, okay, to work your magic and make some things happen. You guys are no longer going to play the passive role. You're no longer going to sit there at a stalemate and be unsure or undecisive or wait for anything to fall through. You're just going to get up and decide to do it. And you're going to use whatever you have at your disposal, whether it's skills, experience, wisdom, you know, insight, or just your energy and your ambitions, whatever it is, whatever you have at your disposal, you're going to work your magic. You're going to make something happen, okay? Some of you may just end up networking. Whatever the case is, this is within the next few months. And I think that's a great thing, because that means you guys are going to empower yourselves, Leo. And that sounds about right for Leo, because Leos, if you're operating in your true positive energy, you guys are some of the most ambitious people who really get things done. You really seek out, you know, to make your goals and dreams happen. And you guys also are usually good at, you know, networking with others to get what it is that you need, or to work out compromises to, hey, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, kind of thing. You know, that's a positive Leo. Now you got some that operate in the negative and they use people and manipulate them to get what they want. And that concern is here, underlying the situation. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, for those of you who are thinking about doing that, don't do that. Be the kind of, you know, Leo, who's operating in your positive energy, because that works out for the greater good of all and is better for your karma. And it actually gets you better results for the outcomes that you're trying to gain here. And you guys have a lot of guidance here that's being shifted your way. Because you got 3 cards popping out. Normally I only pull 1. And this says, be patient. Wait your turn, you know, but be patient. You see these kids here on the slide, and of course they're all lined up behind the other, and they have to wait their turn before they go down the slide. Don't be that pushy kid who's like, pushing everybody out of the way and trying to get what you want. Just be patient, wait your turn. Your time is coming, okay? It's a guarantee. Just get in line for it. And this says, take bite-sized steps. You don't have to worry about keeping up with everybody else. You don't fit in with them anyway, because you are destined for your own destiny, and you will get there when you need to get there. You actually stand out from the rest. You're different, you're unique, and that's a positive thing. So don't feel like you have to rush into anything, okay, Leo? Don't feel like you have to keep up with everybody else in order to feel like you fit in, because you are quite exceptional in a positive way. So take baby steps if you need to, okay? Don't take, you know, you don't have to take forever, but take baby steps, especially if you're unsure. So progress in that, this, you can still make progress one step at a time, one step at a time. You don't have to rush into anything. How you guys choose to go about things is your choice, though. Thank God, okay? Thank God, because you guys are probably in a better position than you think you are, and even if you're not, be grateful anyway, because it is gratitude that brings us our most abundant blessings, okay? Ingratitude is never rewarded, but gratitude is. So thank God. Thank whoever it is that you believe. I believe in God. So thank the divine creator, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. I believe in God. So there's nothing wrong with that, whatever it is that you believe in. But be grateful is what that card is saying. Be grateful for the blessings that you have. I actually know some people that they're doing pretty well, but they never really truly acknowledge that. They come off as so ungrateful. And I hate saying that, but it's true. Anyway, I'm pulling a romance angel card because for those of you who this reading may resonate with your love life, this could be some good extra advice for you. Even if this isn't resonating on the area of your love life, sometimes these cards here, romance angels, still have a message that is helpful to anybody. So this card is saying that you're getting to know each other. This came up for another sign. I just don't remember who it was. I did, who did I do? I did Capricorn, Virgo, and Libra today. I don't remember which one, though, this came up for. Don't remember. Anyway, yeah. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That's very self-explanatory. So once again, the message that you guys are having is that, and like I said, I feel like you guys are going to rush into something with the water sign. If you end up doing that, just make sure that you're not like doing so simply because for the wrong reasons. Make sure that you're doing it with the best of intentions, and make sure that you really do take the time to get to know each other. That you take the steps that you need to build a bond there, so that it has some real meaning to it, so that there's something sincere there, because that's where your greatest success will actually come out of the situation. Because bonds are important. If you haven't established a bond, then it's not, I just can't imagine how much you would enjoy a relationship or being involved with someone if you haven't established a bond and haven't taken the time to really get to know each other and feel each other out. It also can help you know if someone truly is right for you or not when you take the time to establish that bond. You take the time to truly get to know each other and know how well you really mesh, and if you really, agree with each other in different aspects, to know if you complement each other in regards to who you are and how you are and what you bring to the table. So that is the reading, November reading for Leo for November 2017. If you guys like the reading, hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed and want to know when other videos are coming out, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you guys, like I said, are interested in winning the free mini reading, make sure you comment in the October videos to be entered into the drawing for the November. Comment in the November videos to be entered into the December drawing. Make sure you're subscribed, though, because only the subscribers will be entered into the drawing. I have a whole list of all the subscribers. Like, it literally, you know, it tells you who's in the who subscribed. Like I could just do the search in my email and know if you subscribed or not. So make sure you subscribe if you actually want to be entered into drawing, and that you comment, you know, in one of the videos or the others for the month that you want to enter the drawing. You can do it for both if you want to. If you're interested in getting a personal reading so that you get a reading that resonates with your personal energy, then visit my website at prettytarot.com and you can book me there. Readings are starting at $30, going up to $35 right now. Those prices are not going to stay. They're going to go back up to their original prices in January or February. If you're interested in contributing to support the free videos on this channel, you can check in the description box below or the comments. I'm going to pin my PayPal there. And I appreciate you guys so much, and I wish you guys so many blessings for this month and moving forward. Peace.